Find what you've been missing. Why Guided Meditation is Key to Self-Love, Clarity, and Purpose by Paul Pfleger. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Buddha. For many, meditation may seem like a chore, or feel like it takes up too much time in an already busy day. With so many responsibilities, how could you possibly find the time to quiet your mind? However, meditation offers far more than just relaxation. It can reduce anxiety and stress, cultivate deeper self-love, and give you a greater sense of purpose and meaning in your life. This ebook explores how meditation, especially guided meditations, can deliver powerful benefits for your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. The struggles and challenges of daily life are part of the human experience, but meditation can ease those burdens. It helps you think more clearly, experience life more authentically, and foster stronger connections with the world and those around you. By practicing meditation regularly, you develop greater emotional resilience, mental clarity, and inner peace. You may notice some repetition throughout this ebook, but repetition is one of the most effective ways to master new skills. Just like strengthening a muscle, the more you practice meditation, the more empowered and resilient you become. Each chapter offers insights and techniques designed to guide you on this transformative journey. By embracing these practices, you are investing in your mental health, emotional well-being, and spiritual growth. The journey may not always be easy, but the rewards, greater peace, self-awareness, and purpose are well worth the effort. About the author. Paul Pfleger lives with her husband and 3 children in San Diego, CA. Having grown up in a world filled with anxiety, worry, and stress, she discovered the life-changing power of meditation and mindfulness to bring peace, clarity, and joy. Through her personal journey of overcoming mental struggles, Amy is passionate about empowering others to use the same tools to reduce overwhelm, quiet their inner critic, and embrace life with greater authenticity, purpose, and fulfillment. She believes that by calming the mind, we can all experience a more joyful and empowered life. Chapter 1: Understanding the Power of Meditation. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Buddha. Meditation is not just about relaxation. It's a profound tool that can transform the way you think, feel, and live. It has the power to reshape your brain, enhance emotional regulation, and promote deep healing. Let's dive into the science of meditation and how you can harness its potential to overcome life's challenges, restore inner peace, and trust in your journey. The science behind meditation. Groundbreaking research from Harvard shows that meditation can actually change your brain. Studies reveal that regular meditation increases the thickness of the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making and self-control, and the hippocampus, which governs memory and emotional resilience. Lazar et al., 2005. These changes help you stay grounded and respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and calm. Imagine having the mental strength to handle setbacks and uncertainty with ease. This is what meditation can offer you. Self-reflective question. How can I leverage meditation to strengthen my emotional resilience and improve how I handle difficult emotions? How meditation rewires neural pathways. Meditation supports neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reshape itself and form new, healthier connections. Over time, this rewiring weakens the neural pathways associated with stress and anxiety, while strengthening those linked to calmness, clarity, and emotional resilience. Tang et al., 2015. This is especially powerful for those healing from betrayal or trauma. Guided meditations focused on self-compassion and trust can help you rebuild your confidence, gradually allowing you to trust yourself and others again. Example: if you've experienced betrayal and struggle with trust, meditation can be your gateway to healing. Picture a guided meditation where you release resentment and affirm your worthiness of love and honesty. With each session, you retrain your mind to let go of the past and welcome a brighter future. Hotzel et al., 2011. Self-reflective question. In what areas of my life have past betrayals or emotional wounds limited my ability to trust myself or others, and how can meditation help me rebuild that trust? Benefits for emotional regulation and self-awareness. One of meditation's greatest benefits is its ability to foster non-judgmental awareness of your thoughts and emotions. Instead of being swept away by negative feelings, you learn to observe them with compassion, without letting them define you. Davidson and McEwen, 2012. This practice sharpens your self-awareness, revealing patterns of behavior and thinking that might have been holding you back. During moments of transition, such as a career change or personal upheaval, meditation becomes a lifeline. It helps you navigate emotions with grace and reminds you to trust that God's timing is always perfect. Guided meditations focused on releasing anxiety allow you to surrender control and embrace the unfolding of your life with faith. Example: if you're feeling anxious about the future, imagine a guided meditation where you visualize yourself surrendering control, repeating affirmations like, "I trust in God's divine plan," or "I am at peace with the timing of my life." This kind of practice empowers you to find calm amid uncertainty and feel anchored in your faith. Goyal et al., 2014. Self-reflective question. How do I usually react to uncertainty or transitions in life? And how could meditation help me find peace by trusting in a bigger plan? Targeted guided meditations for anxiety. Guided meditations tailored to specific emotional challenges like anxiety, self-doubt, or stress offer practical strategies for real growth. These meditations guide you toward acceptance and self-compassion, which are essential for emotional well-being. Goyal et al., 2014. When life feels overwhelming, guided meditations can help you release the need for control, trust in God's timing, and find inner peace. Example: picture a meditation in a serene garden, surrounded by blooming flowers. You breathe in peace and exhale tension, slowly releasing the burdens of stress and control. You repeat affirmations like, "I release what no longer serves me," and "I am grounded in the present." This daily practice helps you cultivate a calm mind, reducing anxiety and promoting trust in the journey ahead. Self-reflective question. What would it feel like to release control and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even when I cannot see the full picture? Further self-reflective questions. How can I commit to a meditation practice that will support my emotional healing and spiritual growth? What challenges am I facing now that could be transformed by regular meditation? Chapter 2. Quieting the mind and stopping the wild. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Thoughts delves into practical strategies for calming an overwhelmed mind. With mindfulness, non-judgmental observation, and simple meditation techniques, you can regain control over your thoughts, reduce mental clutter, and foster a deep sense of inner calm. Techniques for calming the mental chatter. When mental chatter takes over, mindfulness practices such as deep breathing and focused attention can effectively restore balance. Deep breathing shifts your focus to the rhythm of your breath, helping you to manage stress and anchor yourself in the present. Bear, 2003. A simple technique involves inhaling slowly for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, and exhaling for 4 counts. By centering your attention on your breath, you create space for calm and clarity. Focused attention is another powerful tool. It involves choosing an object or sound to concentrate on, like a candle flame or a gentle sound. As your mind begins to wander, gently redirect your focus back to the chosen object. This practice not only trains your mind to stay present, but it also helps quiet mental distractions. Zaidan et al., 2010. Example: imagine feeling overwhelmed by a long list of tasks. Instead of letting the anxiety take over, you pause, find a quiet space, and focus on your breath. Each time thoughts about your tasks surface, you acknowledge them, but bring your focus back to your breathing. Over time, you begin to feel more centered and in control. Self-reflective questions. What physical signs do I notice when my mind feels overwhelmed? Which objects or sounds help me feel the most grounded during moments of stress? How does focusing on my breath change my relationship with anxiety? How to observe your thoughts without judgment. One of the most liberating ways to manage racing thoughts is by observing them without judgment. We often assign labels like good or bad to our thoughts, which can intensify our emotional reactions. Hayes et al., 2006. By using thought labeling, you can create a healthier relationship with your mind. This technique invites you to simply observe your thoughts and name them without judgment, whether it's worry, fear, or joy. This practice allows you to detach from the emotional weight of your thoughts and reduce their impact on your mood. Siegel, Williams, and Teasdale, 2018. Example: before a major presentation, you might start thinking, what if I fail? Instead of getting caught up in that thought, you can label it fear and let it pass. By not attaching to it emotionally, you regain your focus and calm. Self-reflective questions. How often do I find myself judging my thoughts? How does labeling my thoughts change how I feel about them? What emotions tend to overwhelm me? And how can I observe them more neutrally? Practical meditation practices for your daily routine. Incorporating meditation into your daily life can significantly improve your mental clarity and reduce stress. The good news is you don't need hours. Just a few minutes each day can make a world of difference. Kabat-Zinn, 1990. Whether it's focusing on your breath or engaging in guided meditations, consistent practice enhances your ability to stay present and centered. Additionally, incorporating mindfulness breaks throughout your day can keep you grounded. These short pauses, where you take a few deep breaths or express gratitude, help maintain mental clarity and reduce stress. Shapiro et al., 2006. Even brief moments of mindfulness can help you reset and recharge. Example: in the middle of a busy workday, you take a 5-minute mindfulness break. You close your eyes, breathe deeply, and focus on the sensation of your breath. This small act refreshes your mind, leaving you feeling more focused and ready to tackle your tasks. Self-reflective questions. What simple mindfulness practices can I incorporate to stay grounded during the day? How does regular meditation impact my focus and stress levels? How can I make time for even brief moments of mindfulness in my daily routine? Chapter 3. Embracing self-love and recognizing your worth. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Buddha, to transform your life, you must first recognize and embrace your worth. This chapter explores how meditation can be a powerful tool to develop a deep sense of self-love and appreciation. Through mindfulness, self-compassion, gratitude, and visualization, you can shift from self-doubt to self-acceptance and thrive in all areas of life. 1. Using meditation to foster a deep sense of self-love and appreciation. Meditation is not only a practice for calming the mind, it is a transformative tool for building a healthier relationship with yourself. Here's how different meditation techniques can help you develop a deeper sense of self-love. Mindfulness. Becoming aware of your inner dialogue. Mindfulness meditation helps you become aware of your thoughts and emotions without judgment. When you practice this awareness, you begin to notice how often you criticize yourself or question your worth. This insight is the first step in shifting your internal narrative toward one of self-acceptance. Example: during a mindfulness session, you may notice recurring thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed." Mindfulness allows you to observe these thoughts without attachment, giving you the space to recognize them as just that, thoughts, not truths. Over time, this practice helps you detach from self-criticism and foster self-compassion. Kabat-Zinn, 2015. Self-reflective question: what recurring negative thoughts have I observed, and how can I begin to approach them with curiosity instead of judgment? Self-compassion, replacing self-criticism with kindness. Loving kindness meditation, or metta meditation, is a practice where you send compassionate thoughts to yourself and others. By repeating phrases like, "May I be happy," "May I be healthy," "May I be at peace," you replace self-criticism with kindness and patience. This practice helps soften the inner critic and build a more loving relationship with yourself. Example: when you're going through a challenging time, whether in a relationship or at work, practicing self-compassion helps you acknowledge your efforts instead of focusing on what didn't go perfectly. It encourages you to treat yourself as you would a close friend, with understanding and grace. Neff, 2011. Self-reflective question: how can I show myself more kindness and patience during difficult situations, rather than being critical of my efforts? Gratitude practice. Focusing on what you have, not what you lack. Incorporating gratitude into meditation shifts your focus from what's missing in your life to what you already have. Reflecting on the positive aspects of your life reinforces a sense of abundance and self-worth. Example: gratitude meditation might involve taking a few moments to appreciate your health, the people who support you, or the opportunities that have shaped your journey. This shift in focus helps you see the richness in your life and strengthens your self-acceptance. Emmons and McCullough, 2003. Self-reflective question: what aspects of my life can I be grateful for today that affirm my self-worth and the abundance around me? Visualization: seeing yourself as worthy and capable. Guided visualization is a technique where you imagine yourself thriving in positive situations. Visualizing your success, joy, and self-love reinforces your belief in your capabilities and worthiness. Example: in a guided meditation, you might visualize yourself standing confidently in a space where you feel fully accepted and appreciated. This mental imagery helps you internalize feelings of worth and strength, which can transform your actions and mindset in daily life. Gawain, 2002. Self-reflective question: when I visualize myself thriving, what qualities do I embody, and how can I begin to live out those qualities today? Additional self-reflective questions for personal growth. What limiting beliefs do I need to release in order to fully embrace my worth? How can I incorporate self-love practices into my daily routine to support my mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being? How do I treat myself during moments of failure? And what can I do to show myself more grace and understanding? In what ways can I celebrate my progress and achievements, no matter how small? Meditation offers a pathway to heal, grow, and strengthen your relationship with yourself. Through mindfulness, self-compassion, gratitude, and visualization, you are empowered to shift your mindset from self-doubt to self-worth, creating a foundation for a more confident, fulfilling life. Embracing self-love isn't about perfection. It's about recognizing your inherent value and nurturing that belief through consistent practice. Chapter 4. Discovering Self-Awareness Through Meditation. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth and emotional understanding. By learning to observe our thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment, we unlock the ability to align our lives with our values, beliefs, and goals. This chapter will guide you through powerful meditation techniques designed to enhance self-awareness, allowing you to deepen your connection with yourself and your emotional landscape. Meditation techniques to enhance self-awareness. Body scan meditation. This technique helps you connect your physical sensations to your emotional state, fostering deeper awareness. Starting from your toes and moving upwards, you slowly bring attention to each part of your body. Notice any tension, discomfort, or calmness. Physical sensations often carry emotional clues, whether it's stress stored in your shoulders or anxiety manifesting in your chest. Example: while practicing a body scan, you might notice tightness in your chest. Upon reflection, you realize that this tension arises from an ongoing work-related concern. Understanding the physical connection to your emotions enables you to address the root cause of your anxiety. Reflective question: what physical sensations am I experiencing, and what emotional states might they be linked to? Loving kindness meditation. Metta. Through loving kindness meditation, you develop self-compassion and empathy by repeating affirming phrases such as, "May I be happy," and extending these wishes to others. This practice builds emotional awareness by revealing how you treat yourself compared to others, fostering a more balanced sense of kindness and care. Example: as you say, "May I be free from suffering," you may notice a resistance to extending the same compassion to yourself that you offer others, revealing an imbalance in your self-care. Reflective question: how does offering myself the same kindness I extend to others feel, and what does this reveal about my relationship with self-compassion? Mindful breathing. Mindful breathing brings your attention to the present moment, allowing you to notice underlying thoughts or emotions when your mind starts to wander. This technique not only calms your nervous system, but also enhances your ability to observe without reacting. Example: while focusing on your breath, you notice your mind drifting to a past conversation that left you feeling unsettled. This realization allows you to explore why the conversation affected you emotionally, guiding you toward healing. Reflective question: what recurring thoughts arise when my mind wanders, and what can they teach me about my emotional state? Journaling with meditation. Journaling immediately after meditating on a specific theme allows you to externalize and analyze the insights that arise. This practice encourages deeper reflection and helps you untangle complex emotions and thoughts. Example: after a meditation session focused on self-worth, you begin journaling and realize you often feel inadequate at work, despite frequent praise from your colleagues. This insight allows you to address an internal narrative that undermines your confidence. Reflective question: what insights about myself emerged during my meditation, and how can I explore them further? Guided visualization. Using visualization to explore different scenarios or inner landscapes opens up a rich space for self-discovery. By creating mental imagery, you can access hidden feelings, gain insight into unresolved emotions, and develop greater self-awareness. Example: in a guided visualization, you walk through a serene garden and encounter a closed gate. When you open it, a memory from childhood emerges, revealing a past hurt you hadn't fully processed. Reflective question: what images or scenarios surfaced during my visualization, and what hidden emotions or thoughts did they reveal? Using mindfulness to recognize and understand emotions. Observing emotions without judgment. Mindfulness invites you to observe your emotions as they arise without labeling them as good or bad. This approach creates space for understanding your emotions without reacting to them impulsively, empowering you to respond with greater intention. Example: you feel frustration rising during a meeting. Instead of suppressing it, you acknowledge the feeling and recognize that it stems from not feeling heard, which helps you communicate your needs more effectively. Reflective question: what emotion am I experiencing right now, and what is its underlying cause? Thought records. Tracking recurring thoughts can help identify patterns and their emotional impact. By recording your thoughts, especially automatic ones, you gain the power to challenge and reframe them. Example: you notice you frequently think, "I'm not good enough," when faced with challenges at work. By recognizing this thought pattern, you can challenge its validity and replace it with more empowering beliefs. Reflective question: what recurring thoughts do I experience, and how are they shaping my emotions and behaviors? Mindful self-inquiry. This technique involves asking yourself non-judgmental questions about your emotional reactions. It helps you delve deeper into the triggers and patterns of your emotions, empowering you to respond thoughtfully. Example: after feeling unexpectedly angry at a friend, you ask yourself, what triggered this anger? And realize it's connected to a past event where you felt similarly ignored. Reflective question: what triggered this emotion? And what is it trying to tell me about myself? Emotional check-ins. Regularly checking in with your emotions allows you to stay in tune with your inner world. This practice can prevent emotional buildup and promote ongoing self-awareness. Example: during a midday emotional check-in, you notice a lingering sadness. By recognizing it early, you are able to practice self-care and explore what's behind the emotion before it grows. Reflective question: what emotions am I experiencing right now, and how are they influencing my thoughts and actions? Mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR. MBSR incorporates a variety of mindfulness practices such as body scans, breathing exercises, and gentle yoga to help you recognize stress and emotional triggers. This practice equips you with tools to manage stress more effectively and respond with greater calm. Example: after practicing MBSR, you become more attuned to how stress manifests in your body, allowing you to respond more mindfully to stressful situations. Reflective question: what physical and emotional signals does my body give when I'm stressed, and how can I manage them mindfully? Exercises to explore your values, beliefs, and life goals. Value clarification exercise. Reflecting on your core values brings clarity to what truly matters to you and helps align your actions with your deeper beliefs. Example: after listing your core values, you discover that creativity and integrity are central to your happiness, prompting you to pursue a career shift that aligns more closely with these values. Reflective question: what values are most important to me, and how do they guide my daily decisions? Belief exploration. By identifying and challenging limiting beliefs, you can break free from thought patterns that may be holding you back. Example: you realize that the belief, "I'm not a natural leader," stems from childhood experiences. By challenging this belief, you open yourself to new opportunities and growth. Reflective question: what limiting beliefs do I hold, and how can I challenge them to create more empowering beliefs? Vision board creation. A vision board is a powerful way to visualize your goals and dreams, helping you connect with your motivations on a deeper level. Example: as you create your vision board, themes of freedom and adventure emerge, helping you prioritize goals that align with these desires. Reflective question: what themes or desires surfaced in my vision board, and how do they reflect my deepest goals? Life review. Reflecting on your past experiences helps you recognize patterns and growth, offering insight into how past decisions have shaped who you are today. Example: reflecting on a difficult life transition reveals the resilience you've developed, allowing you to appreciate your growth and how it aligns with your core values. Reflective question: what key moments in my life have shaped my beliefs, and how can they inform my future? Goal setting with reflection. Setting and revisiting goals that align with your values ensures that you stay on track with your personal growth. Regular reflection allows you to adjust these goals as you evolve. Example: you set a goal to deepen personal connections by practicing vulnerability. Over time, reflecting on this goal helps you see how it has positively impacted your relationships. Reflective question: how can I set goals that align with my values? And what adjustments do I need to make as I grow? Chapter 5: Empowering Yourself to Make Healthy Changes. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson. With self-awareness and self-love as your foundation, the next step is making empowering changes in your life. This chapter guides you through using mindfulness to set goals, build resilience, and create a life aligned with your authentic self. 1. Setting and achieving personal goals with a mindful approach. Clarity and intention. Begin by identifying what truly matters to you. Set SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, that reflect your core values and passions. When your goals are grounded in what you truly care about, they provide motivation and purpose that drive success. Example: if health is a core value, a SMART goal could be to exercise for 30 minutes, 4 days a week, for the next 3 months. Self-reflective questions: what values and passions truly guide my decisions? Are my current goals aligned with my core beliefs? What small step can I take today toward a goal that reflects my true self? Mindful awareness. Regularly checking in with yourself through mindfulness practices like meditation or journaling keeps you connected to your goals and helps you recognize when priorities shift. Mindful awareness ensures that your journey remains flexible and adaptable to changes in your values or circumstances. Kabat-Zinn, 1994. Example: if your goal is career advancement, weekly journaling can help you reflect on your progress and whether your career path still aligns with your long-term vision. Self-reflective questions: how do I feel about my progress so far? Are my goals evolving? And if so, do I need to adjust my approach? Focused action. Break your goals into manageable steps and approach each with full presence. Mindful engagement ensures that every action has meaning and purpose. This method not only reduces overwhelm, but also allows you to celebrate small victories along the way. Chaskelson, 2011. Example: if you're developing a new skill, dedicate time to fully immerse yourself in learning without multitasking or rushing. Self-reflective questions: am I fully present in my efforts, or am I distracted? How can I break down my goal into smaller, actionable steps? Self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when facing setbacks. Mindfulness promotes a non-judgmental awareness, allowing you to learn from obstacles without self-criticism. This compassionate approach keeps you motivated, helping you return to your goals with renewed focus. Neff, 2011. Example: if you miss a week of your exercise routine, practice self-compassion by acknowledging the setback and returning to your routine without judgment. Self-reflective questions: how do I usually react to challenges? How can I be more compassionate toward myself when things don't go as planned? 2. Using meditation to build resilience and overcome obstacles. Stress reduction. Meditation calms the mind and body, lowering stress levels and enhancing your ability to face challenges with clarity and composure. Regular meditation has been shown to reduce stress and anxiety, allowing you to approach obstacles with a clear mind. Goyle et al., 2014. Example: practicing deep breathing before a difficult conversation can calm your nerves and enable you to handle the situation with greater poise. Self-reflective questions: how do I currently manage stress? How could incorporating meditation into my routine help me face challenges with more composure? Enhanced focus. Meditation sharpens your ability to concentrate, helping you stay on task and approach challenges with precision and effectiveness. Greater focus leads to more productive actions and better decision-making. Zaidan et al., 2010. Example: daily meditation can improve your focus, making you more effective in tasks such as problem-solving or managing projects. Self-reflective questions. Where do I often lose focus? And how can mindfulness help me stay engaged? How has meditation improved my ability to concentrate? Emotional regulation. Meditation allows you to observe your emotions without judgment, helping you handle obstacles with a balanced response. This increased emotional intelligence enables you to navigate challenges with greater resilience and patience. Gross, 2014. Example: when facing disappointment or failure, meditation helps you process your emotions and respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. Self-reflective questions. What difficult emotions do I tend to avoid, and how can mindfulness help me face them? How can I use mindfulness to respond thoughtfully to challenges? Perspective shift. Meditation encourages a broader view of challenges, allowing you to see obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable problems. This shift in perspective fosters resilience and empowers you to approach challenges proactively. Shapiro and Carlson, 2009. Example: when facing a career setback, meditation can help you see the situation as an opportunity for learning and redirection. Self-reflective questions. How can I reframe recent challenges as opportunities for growth? What lessons can I learn from the obstacles I've faced? 3. Creating a vision for your life aligned with your true self and values. Self-discovery, reflecting on your values, passions, and strengths, is key to crafting a vision that aligns with your authentic self. Self-discovery allows you to understand what resonates most with you, empowering you to set meaningful, long-term goals. Brown, 2010. Example: through meditation, you realize your passion for helping others and set a vision to transition into a helping profession, such as counseling or coaching. Self-reflective questions. What activities or values make me feel most fulfilled? How do my strengths and passions guide my vision for the future? Vision crafting. Envisioning a life that reflects your true self and values provides motivation and a sense of purpose. Your vision becomes the compass guiding your decisions and actions. Covey, 2004. Example: you may craft a vision that includes balancing a fulfilling career with personal growth, relationships, and community involvement. Self-reflective questions. What does a fulfilling life look like for me? How does my vision align with my core values and desires? Alignment and authenticity. Ensuring that your actions and decisions reflect your vision leads to a more authentic and meaningful life. Mindful living is about making choices that honor your values and aspirations. Kabat-Zinn, 2005. Example: when considering a new job opportunity, you assess whether it aligns with your vision for work-life balance, rather than purely financial gain. Self-reflective questions. Are my daily actions supporting the vision I have for my life? In what ways can I bring more authenticity into my decisions and actions? Regular reflection. Revisit your vision periodically to ensure it evolves as you grow. This continuous process of self-reflection helps you stay true to yourself and adapt your goals as needed. Sharma, 2018. Example: every few months, review your long-term goals and see if they still resonate with your evolving sense of self. Self-reflective questions. How has my vision for my life changed over time? What adjustments do I need to make to align more closely with my evolving goals and values? Each of these practices emphasizes the power of intentional living. By integrating mindfulness with goal setting and resilience building, you can make empowered choices that create a life of purpose and authenticity. The process is about aligning your external actions with your inner values, allowing you to live a life that reflects who you truly are. Chapter 6: Communicating with Kindness and Compassion. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. Mother Teresa. Effective communication is the cornerstone of building strong, meaningful relationships. It begins with self-awareness and compassion, and mindfulness practices like meditation can help you cultivate these essential qualities. By learning how to regulate your emotions, listen attentively, and express empathy, you can foster more positive and productive interactions. Meditation's role in enhancing communication. Increase self-awareness. Regular meditation heightens your awareness of your thoughts, emotions, and reactions. This awareness allows you to communicate more authentically, as you are better able to recognize how your words and actions impact others. Research shows that mindfulness can significantly improve emotional intelligence, leading to more effective communication. Bear et al., 2006. Example: instead of reacting angrily to a friend's comment after a stressful day, you pause, notice your frustration, and explain calmly that you're feeling overwhelmed and need a moment to collect your thoughts. Reflective question: how do my emotions influence the way I communicate with others, especially in challenging situations? Improved emotional regulation. Meditation trains you to manage your emotions, making you less likely to respond impulsively or defensively. When you approach conversations from a calm and centered state, you're more likely to engage thoughtfully. Emotional regulation has been linked to better conflict resolution and interpersonal skills. Gross, 2013. Example: during an argument, instead of letting frustration escalate, you take a moment to breathe deeply and respond calmly, diffusing the tension. Reflective question: how do I usually react in emotionally charged situations? How can I stay composed and constructive? Enhanced focus and listening. Mindfulness strengthens your ability to stay present and focused, which is crucial for active listening. Studies suggest that mindfulness practices enhance attention and reduce distractions, allowing you to fully engage in conversations. Zaidan et al., 2010. Example: instead of mentally preparing your response while someone else is speaking, you listen carefully, process their words, and only respond after understanding their message. Reflective question: how do I demonstrate to others that I am fully present and listening? Increased empathy. Meditation encourages you to reflect on your own emotions, which deepens your capacity for empathy. By understanding your feelings, you become more attuned to the experiences of others, which improves your ability to connect and communicate with compassion. Shapiro et al., 2007. Example: when a colleague expresses frustration about a project, you take time to acknowledge their stress, offering support and understanding instead of dismissing their concerns. Reflective question: how can I better empathize with others' emotions, even when I don't fully agree with their perspective? Techniques for communicating with kindness and understanding. Practice active listening. Fully engage with the speaker by maintaining eye contact, nodding, and responding thoughtfully. Active listening fosters connection and helps avoid misunderstandings, strengthening relationships. Rogers and Farson, 1957. Example: when a family member shares a concern, instead of interrupting, you nod, reflect back their words, and ask clarifying questions to ensure you understand their perspective. Reflective question: how often do I truly listen without interrupting or thinking ahead to my own response? Use I statements. Frame your feelings and experiences from your perspective rather than placing blame on others. This reduces defensiveness and fosters more open communication. Gordon, 2003. Example: instead of saying, "You never listen to me," you say, "I feel unheard when our conversations seem one-sided." Reflective question: how do I typically express my feelings during conflicts? How can I use I statements to foster a more constructive dialogue? Validate others' feelings. Acknowledge the emotions of others, even if you don't agree with their point of view. Validation helps create a sense of being heard, which can de-escalate tension and build rapport. Linehan, 1993. Example: even if you don't share a friend's perspective on an issue, you say, "I understand that this situation is difficult for you." Reflective question: how do I show others that I understand and respect their feelings, even when we disagree? Stay calm and non-defensive. Responding defensively can escalate conflicts. Practicing mindfulness can help you stay calm, allowing for more productive discussions. Kabat-Zinn, 1990. Example: when receiving critical feedback, instead of defending yourself immediately, you take a breath, reflect on the feedback, and ask for more information to better understand the other person's perspective. Reflective question: how can I practice staying calm and composed, especially when I feel defensive? Be mindful of tone and body language. Your tone and body language can communicate just as much as your words. Make sure they align with your intention to be kind and understanding. Morabian, 1981. Example: during a difficult conversation, you keep your tone gentle and body language open, ensuring that your nonverbal cues convey respect. Reflective question: how do my tone and body language affect the way others perceive my message? Using mindful communication to resolve conflict. Approach conflicts with curiosity. Instead of immediately defending your position, seek to understand the other person's point of view. Curiosity can transform conflicts into opportunities for deeper understanding. Fisher et al., 1991. Example: during a disagreement with a colleague, you ask, "Can you help me understand why you feel that way?" This shows that you're open to learning their perspective. Reflective question: how often do I seek to understand others' perspectives before defending my own? Practice empathic reflection. Reflecting back what you've heard shows that you understand and respect the other person's feelings. This fosters connection and can de-escalate tension. Carl Rogers, 1980. Example: it sounds like you're feeling frustrated because I didn't communicate my plans clearly. I can understand how that would be upsetting. Reflective question: how can I reflect back others' feelings to show empathy during challenging conversations? Seek common ground. Finding shared values or goals helps bridge differences and promotes collaboration. Covey, 1989. Example: instead of focusing on differences during a disagreement, you say, "We both want this project to succeed, so let's find a solution together." Reflective question: how can I identify common goals during conflicts to foster cooperation? Use mindful breathing techniques. If emotions run high, taking a few deep breaths can help center you, keeping the conversation calm and constructive. Toll, 1997. Example: during a tense meeting, you take a few deep breaths to regain composure, allowing you to respond thoughtfully instead of reactively. Reflective question: how does mindful breathing help me stay calm during stressful conversations? By incorporating these mindfulness-based communication techniques, you'll not only enhance your interactions, but also build stronger, more compassionate relationships. Whether in moments of conflict or everyday conversations, these practices will empower you to communicate with empathy, authenticity, and respect. Chapter 7: Incorporating Meditation into Daily Life. It's not what you do occasionally, but what you do consistently that shapes your life. Tony Robbins. 1. Tips for establishing a consistent meditation practice. Building a consistent meditation practice can be challenging, but with the right strategies, it can become a natural part of your daily routine. Here are some practical and empowering steps to help you cultivate a lasting meditation habit. Start small. Begin with short sessions, such as 5 to 10 minutes a day, to ease into the practice without feeling overwhelmed. Gradually increase the duration as you grow more comfortable. Example: set a timer for 5 minutes each morning and focus solely on your breath. Over time, you can extend the session to 10 or 15 minutes as you feel more at ease. Reflective question: what personal growth goals can you connect to your meditation practice? How can you celebrate the small steps you take toward building this habit? Choose a regular time. Consistency is key to forming lasting habits. Set aside a specific time each day for meditation, whether it's in the morning, during lunch, or before bed. Example: meditating every morning after you wake up can help you start the day with clarity and focus. Reflective question: what part of your daily routine could you link to your meditation practice to help ensure consistency? Create a dedicated space. Designating a quiet, comfortable space for meditation can enhance focus and calmness. This space doesn't need to be elaborate, just somewhere free of distractions where you can relax. Example: you might create a meditation nook with a soft cushion, a candle, and some plants to bring a sense of peace and purpose to your practice. Reflective question: how does your environment impact your mindset during meditation? What changes could make your space feel more inviting and conducive to mindfulness? Use guided meditations. Starting with guided meditations can help you stay focused and explore different techniques. This is especially helpful for beginners. As you progress, you might transition to independent meditation. Example: a 10-minute guided body scan meditation can help you tune into your body's sensations and release tension. Reflective question: how do guided meditations help you stay present? What specific techniques have you found most helpful in calming your mind? Set realistic goals. Focus on progress, not perfection. It's normal to have days when meditation feels challenging. Acknowledge your commitment to the practice and celebrate every step forward. Example: even if some sessions feel less focused, simply showing up to meditate is a victory worth acknowledging. Reflective question: how can you practice self-compassion when meditation doesn't go as planned? What does progress look like for you in your practice? Track your practice. Keeping a journal or using a meditation app to track your sessions can provide insight into your progress and keep you accountable. This can also highlight areas of growth and improvement. Example: after each session, jot down how you felt before and after meditation. Over time, this reflection will reveal patterns and shifts in your mindfulness. Reflective question: how does tracking your meditation sessions help you stay motivated? What benefits have you noticed as you reflect on your journey? 2. Integrating mindfulness into everyday activities and interactions. Incorporating mindfulness into daily activities can help you stay present and reduce stress, even when you're not in a formal meditation session. Mindful eating. Slow down and fully experience your meals. Notice the colors, textures, and flavors of your food, savoring each bite with awareness. Example: instead of rushing through meals, take the time to appreciate the food and the nourishment it provides. Reflective question: how often do you eat without truly tasting your food? How can slowing down during meals foster a deeper sense of gratitude and mindfulness? Mindful listening. During conversations, give the speaker your full attention. Resist the urge to plan your response while they're speaking, and instead focus on truly hearing their words. Example: in a conversation with a friend or colleague, practice pausing before responding to ensure you're fully present and engaged. Reflective question: how does mindful listening impact your relationships? What changes do you notice in your interactions when you focus on fully understanding the other person? Mindful walking. Pay attention to the sensations of walking, the movement of your body, the contact of your feet with the ground, and the rhythm of your breath. Example: on your next walk, whether in nature or through the city, try noticing the details around you: the sound of birds, the feel of the wind, or the texture of the ground beneath your feet. Reflective question: how does mindful walking shift your experience of being present in the moment? How can this practice increase your awareness in daily life? Mindful breathing. Throughout the day, take brief moments to focus on your breath. Whether you're waiting in line or taking a break, these moments of mindfulness can help you stay grounded. Example: pause for a few seconds to take 3 deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling slowly through your mouth, especially in moments of stress or impatience. Reflective question: how does focusing on your breath change your response to stress? How can mindful breathing become a tool for calm and balance? Mindful technology use. Be intentional with your screen time. Engage in technology with awareness, setting boundaries for when and how long you use devices, and taking breaks when needed. Example: create a mindful habit of turning off notifications during meal times or before bed to reduce distractions and promote presence. Reflective question: how does your current relationship with technology affect your overall well-being? What steps can you take to be more mindful in your use of devices? 3. Overcoming common obstacles to maintaining your practice and staying motivated. While maintaining a meditation practice may present challenges, there are ways to overcome common obstacles and stay committed to your well-being. Lack of time. Life can be busy, but even brief meditation sessions can make a significant impact. Prioritize meditation as an essential part of your self-care routine. Example: schedule a 5-minute meditation session before starting your workday or during a lunch break, just as you would schedule an important meeting. Reflective question: what areas of your life could benefit from a few minutes of mindful reflection? How can you prioritize meditation amidst a busy schedule? Difficulty concentrating. It's natural for the mind to wander during meditation. When it happens, gently redirect your focus back to your breath without judgment. Example: if your mind drifts to a task list during meditation, simply acknowledge the thought and bring your attention back to your breath or mantra. Reflective question: how do you usually react when your mind wanders during meditation? How can you cultivate more patience with yourself during these moments? Physical discomfort. If sitting for long periods is uncomfortable, experiment with different postures or use cushions for support. Meditation should be comfortable, not painful. Example: if you find traditional seated meditation difficult, try meditating while lying down or sitting in a chair with good back support. Reflective question: how can you adjust your physical position to enhance your meditation experience? What does physical comfort look like for you in your practice? Loss of motivation. Reflect on why you started meditating and the benefits you've already experienced. Joining a meditation group or practicing with friends can also help reignite your passion. Example: when motivation dips, recall a time when meditation helped you find calm or clarity. Use this memory as inspiration to keep going. Reflective question: what has meditation already brought into your life? How can you use this awareness to stay connected to your practice? Perfectionism. Meditation is about progress, not perfection. Embrace the process, recognizing that every session, no matter how difficult, helps you grow. Example: Even if your mind feels scattered during a session, celebrate the effort you've made to show up and engage in your practice. Reflective question: how can you let go of the need for perfection in meditation and focus on the value of the journey? What would it look like to accept every session, even the imperfect ones, as part of your growth? By implementing these strategies and reflecting on your experiences, you can build a sustainable and rewarding meditation practice that supports your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Meditation offers not only a pathway to inner peace, but also a tool for navigating life's challenges with greater clarity and resilience. According to research, regular meditation has been shown to reduce stress, improve concentration, and enhance emotional regulation. Goyle et al., 2014. By embracing mindfulness and incorporating it into your daily routine, you can experience these benefits and cultivate a deeper connection with yourself and others. Chapter 8: Integrating Guided Meditation for Daily Balance. Meditation is a way for nourishing and blossoming the divinity within you. Amit Ray. Guided meditation is a simple yet powerful tool for bringing balance, calm, and mindfulness into your everyday life. While many associate meditation with a quiet moment in the morning or evening, it can be seamlessly woven into the fabric of your daily routine. This chapter explores practical ways to incorporate guided meditation throughout the day to manage stress, boost emotional resilience, and enhance your well-being. By making it a part of your routine, you can cultivate a more peaceful and centered mindset, no matter where you are or what you're doing. Meditation on demand: managing triggers and stress. Life is full of emotional triggers, whether it's a tight deadline at work, a difficult conversation, or an unexpected situation. Guided meditation can offer quick, on-demand relief during these moments. Instead of letting stress build, taking just a few minutes to listen to a short meditation can shift your mindset, relax your body, and bring you back to the present. Example: imagine you're facing a challenging day at work with overwhelming tasks piling up. Rather than letting the stress escalate, you take 5 minutes to listen to a stress relief meditation that guides you through calming breathwork and visualization. This short break allows you to return to your tasks with greater clarity and focus, reducing anxiety and improving productivity. Empowering self-reflective questions. What situations trigger my stress the most, and how do I typically respond? How might guided meditation help me handle these moments with more calm and control? Can I recall a specific situation where taking a pause to meditate could have improved my response? Incorporating short meditations throughout your day not only helps you manage stress, but also trains your mind to respond to challenges with greater composure. Meditation as a sleep aid. Sleep is essential for physical and emotional health, and guided meditation can significantly improve sleep quality. By integrating calming meditations into your bedtime routine, you can transition smoothly from wakefulness to deep, restorative sleep. Sleep-focused meditations often include relaxation techniques such as progressive muscle relaxation, deep breathing, or tranquil visualizations, helping quiet a busy mind and release tension. Example: before bed, you listen to a 10-minute meditation focused on relaxation and sleep. As you lie down, the meditation guides you through a body scan, helping you release tension from head to toe. This process, combined with calming imagery, helps ease your mind, allowing you to drift into a peaceful sleep. Empowering self-reflective questions. How often do I go to bed with my mind racing from the events of the day? How could incorporating guided meditation into my bedtime routine improve my sleep quality? What kind of meditation techniques, such as body scans or deep breathing, resonate most with me for better sleep? Incorporating guided meditation into your nightly routine can help you wake up feeling more refreshed, energized, and ready to tackle the day. Taking a moment for yourself. Guided meditation offers a simple yet profound way to take a break from the hustle and bustle of life and recharge. Dedicating even just 5 minutes of your day to sit quietly and meditate can significantly enhance your mental and emotional well-being. This practice allows you to create a sense of calm and balance amid life's chaos, giving you the energy to continue with your day feeling centered. Example: mid-afternoon, you're feeling drained and overwhelmed. Instead of pushing through, you take 5 minutes to listen to a gratitude meditation. This simple pause helps you shift your focus from stress to appreciation, instantly lifting your mood and recharging your energy. Empowering self-reflective questions. How often do I take breaks during my day, and could meditation make those breaks more effective? How do I feel after taking a few minutes to pause and reflect during a busy day? Where can I fit in 5-minute meditation breaks in my daily routine? And how can I prioritize these moments? By consistently making time for short meditation breaks, you strengthen your emotional resilience and create lasting inner peace. Customizing your meditation experience. One of the greatest strengths of guided meditation is its flexibility. It can be tailored to meet your specific needs and preferences. Whether you're dealing with stress, healing emotional wounds, or seeking creative inspiration, you can find meditations that address these exact issues. Many platforms offer themed sessions based on your mood or challenges, allowing you to customize your meditation experience for maximum benefit. Example: you're experiencing emotional pain after a personal loss, and instead of opting for a general meditation, you choose a session focused on healing grief. The meditation guides you through a gentle process of emotional release, offering comforting affirmations and visualization that help you process your feelings with compassion. Empowering self-reflective questions. What personal challenges am I facing right now that could benefit from a customized meditation? How do I feel after tailoring my meditation practice to address my specific emotional or mental needs? How can I explore different meditation themes to help me navigate life's challenges with more ease? By experimenting with different styles and themes, you can make meditation a truly personal and transformative tool for growth and healing. The journey of growth and healing. Making guided meditation a regular practice supports emotional resilience, healing, and personal growth. It helps you develop greater self-awareness, respond to challenges with equanimity, and embrace life's ups and downs with grace. Over time, you will notice changes in how you handle stress and how you approach daily situations with more ease and mindfulness. Example: after several months of daily meditation, you reflect on how your responses to stressful situations have changed. Where you once felt easily overwhelmed, you now face challenges with calm and clarity. Meditation has given you the tools to navigate life's uncertainties with greater emotional stability and resilience. Empowering self-reflective questions. How has my meditation practice influenced my ability to handle stress or setbacks? What personal growth have I noticed since incorporating meditation into my routine? How can I continue to evolve my meditation practice to support my ongoing journey of healing and self-discovery? As you deepen your practice, you'll find that meditation not only helps you cope with stress, but also empowers you to live with more presence, gratitude, and joy. Putting it all together. Integrating guided meditation into your daily life doesn't require drastic changes. It's about finding small, meaningful moments where meditation can support you. Whether it's calming your mind during a stressful situation, enhancing your sleep, or taking time to recharge, meditation offers an accessible and powerful way to improve your overall well-being. Empowering self-reflective questions for the whole chapter. How can I make guided meditation a natural part of my routine without feeling overwhelmed? In which areas of my life, e.g., work, relationships, sleep, could guided meditation bring the most benefit? What small steps can I take today to begin incorporating meditation into my daily schedule? By weaving guided meditation into your daily routine, you cultivate lasting inner peace, emotional balance, and resilience, empowering you to face each day with clarity and strength. Incorporating these practices consistently will help you unlock your full potential, allowing you to lead a more centered, fulfilling life. Research shows that regular meditation can improve not only mental health, but also physical well-being by reducing stress, improving focus, and promoting emotional regulation. Basso et al., 2019. Goyal et al., 2014. Start today and experience the transformative power of guided meditation in your life. Conclusion. As you reach the end of this ebook, remember that meditation is a personal and transformative journey, not a destination. Whether you are seeking peace, self-love, or healing, the power to make lasting changes in your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being lies within you. By consistently practicing meditation, you nurture your mind, body, and soul, building resilience and cultivating a deeper connection to your inner self and to God. Incorporating meditation into your daily routine helps you approach life with mindfulness, compassion, and intentionality, allowing you to face challenges with clarity and grace. Keep exploring different meditation techniques and give yourself the space to grow at your own pace. Know that you are worthy of love, healing, and peace, and that every step you take on this journey brings you closer to a more centered and fulfilled life. Practice with care. While meditation is a powerful tool for mental and emotional well-being, it is essential to practice it safely. If you experience any physical discomfort, emotional distress, or mental health concerns during or after meditation, please consult a healthcare professional. Meditation is not a replacement for medical treatment, and those with specific mental health conditions should seek advice from their healthcare provider before beginning a meditation practice. Disclaimer: this ebook is for informational and educational purposes only, and does not provide legal, medical, or financial advice. Readers should consult appropriate professionals for specific guidance. The author and publisher disclaim any liability for errors, omissions, inaccuracies, or other deficiencies, as well as for any business losses, data loss, or other damages arising from the use of this ebook. Compatibility issues with devices or software are the reader's responsibility, and the author and publisher are not liable for related problems. While accuracy has been prioritized, the ebook may contain errors, broken links, or outdated information. No guarantees are made regarding reader expectations or outcomes. All content in this ebook, including text and intellectual property, is protected by copyright. It is licensed for personal use only and may not be reproduced or distributed without written consent from the copyright owner. Any use beyond the granted license is prohibited. This ebook may include digital rights management, DRM, to prevent unauthorized copying. All trademarks used are the property of their respective owners. Attribution of sources. Efforts have been made to credit all external sources and references. Where applicable, citations are provided. If any omissions or misattributions occurred, please notify the author for corrections in future editions. External sources do not endorse the content of this ebook. This disclaimer is governed by the laws of the state of California, and any disputes shall be resolved under the jurisdiction of California courts. Resources. Visit the Vibe podcast. Explore meaningful and purposeful guided meditations at thevibepodcast.com. VIBE stands for Visualize, Imagine, Believe, and Evolve. Join or start a support group. We simplify the process of starting your own group with ready-made outlines available at imperfectpaths.com. To find locations and areas where in-person groups are already established, visit imperfectpaths.com, locations,